Hello, this is Paul with Logix Workshops, and I'm glad that you joined me today. Hey, today we're going to talk about your skill set in leadership and planning. That's very important. While a lot of you may not see yourself planning a multi-million-dollar project, I can assure you that that opportunity will come at some point in your career. Some point in this process, rather you're implementing smart technology, rather you're implementing an automation program, robotics, you're going to find that all encompassing that project is going to be a multi-million-dollar project. And you're going to be at least an integral part or the leader of this particular project. Now, planning is like any other muscle, right? It's a brain. It takes your brain power to be able to build the synapses of connection to it that you can use to perform a particular task. It's just like throwing a football. It takes lots of practice. In short, you just got to practice it. There is no shortcut to it. The shortcut that I do have is a tool, really, and I'm going to share that with you today. You really want to spend time improving your ability to plan. I have an awesome tool for you. This is going to be a fantastic tool. You're going to love it. So let's go ahead and dive in. The tool is called Miro, M-I-R-O, and I just love this tool. It's one that I use quite often. Now, I set up a different account because some of the work I'm doing with my clients is confidential. So it's just a base account. But what we've got here is when you type in Google, it's M-I-R-O. That's how you'll find it. It's a online collaboration tool. So when you log in and you get your account set up, you're going to come here and you're going to, this is your dashboard in a way, right? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of walk through most of this here. Let's start with opening up so right here what we have is we have templates. If you've not done any kind of planning, any training in planning, no project planning, this is a great tool to begin to start thinking about that planning, start using it and getting people engaged. Now, this tool is so cool because you can have multiple people from inside one room or remotely anywhere around the world work on this tool at the exact same time, remotely or, like I said, in the same room. So let's go ahead. We're gonna create a tool. Let's go with flowchart. Okay. Oh, it's not going to let me up. Okay. Now there's a free account. You don't need to pay for it. And there's obviously paid accounts. So paid accounts get more features. And you're only allowed 3 editable boards if it's a free account, right? So I'm going to go ahead and delete one of these. I right-clicked and I'm going to delete a couple of these. We don't need these up here for today's purpose. And I just pulled a few of them out just to kind of try it out. So we're going to build a flowchart. Now, can you do this in PowerPoint? Well, you can do some features of this in PowerPoint, but nowhere near the amount of features you can in Miro. This is a fantastic tool. You're going to love it, especially if you're new to any kind of planning. But this is a very advanced tool, but it's very user-friendly for the new person. So here it gives you a kind of a guide on how to use different things. And we'll go through some of this stuff today. All right. So we have a basic flow here that we can build out our flow chart, right? Very much like PowerPoint, etc., right? We can do testing in here, decision making, etc. Let's assume that I want to put a post-it note here because I think that there is talk to Sally, right? Talk to Sally about POs, right? So now we have our note here, and I'll put a line. When we get to this point right here, we need to talk to Sally about the POs. All right. Now, let's assume that I want to add in some additional text. Must call Tom before we start write code. All right. WRITE ball. Right. We can take that. We can expand that. And again, we can put a line. We can highlight this. Right. Oh, let's erase that. I don't like that. All right. We can let's highlight this with a there we go a marker. All right. So everyone sees that. Okay, so we have a lot of the same draw-like features in a way. We can upload. We can put documents here. So let's just a web clipper, right? Oh, we don't have that feature. May not give us that feature being as a free account. We can attach documents here, and I'm not sure we're going to get into that with this particular computer, but we can upload information, and it will actually display right here. You'll test it out, and you'll see it's a very simple feature for this tool. All right, so now over here on the right, you can get more information, build out your profile. You can add reactions. So if you like something, you can add a reaction to it or share it, right? You love something, boom, and it'll literally just do just like on your social media accounts, right? All right, so now we can add chat, we can add video in here, we can do live video if we wanted to. We can add a chat box here, so everybody can chat. And you know, if you're not going to do video, then chatting might be a good idea. If you're working with maybe one person, you got something to share. It'd be easier than making a phone call or opening up the video, right? So we can chat back and forth. We can go right in presentation mode. That way we can share our ideas with the team of the boss, right? Okay, we can close down our chat. Here, we have the ability to take ideas and then vote on. Now, of course, you have to upgrade, but it's a feature. You can set timers so that with the upgrade, you can time how long you're working on something, and that's important. You can add, as I said, chat. You have a whole lot of these particular features. Now, the big thing about this is it's collaborative. You can work with people from remote locations. There are ways of keeping revisions of what you did today, and it will keep track of all the changes over, let's say it's a 9-week project. You can track those changes. So it's got a revision capability. You can add supporting documents. You can actually put a video in here and show the video right here. So some of these things I did not prepare for to enter for this video, but I wanted to share this. Get into this really, really quick. And yeah, this is a great start, right? If you haven't done much in the planning, this is a great start. And you can move these around. They're very flexible as to what you can do and how you can do it, what you can add. You can put arrows in here pointing to different things. You can add pictures, as I said. You know, if we go and add a oh, that's already open. So if we add, you know, a house, okay, that's all we need is just it's not house the movie, but a picture of a house. There's a nice, beautiful house. I like that. All right, and we'll pull that up. And I'm just kind of putting this out there as just a way to show you what it is that I'm referring to. So let's add. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I haven't done this particular feature with the URL. I know I just seen it a minute ago. Export this board. All right. This is live, and this is what happens. Sometimes you try to do something and you totally can't pull it off when it's live. No, I didn't think so. All right, so either way, there's many tools and resources that we can put in here that I've done in other projects. I don't remember how I did No, it's not going to let me. All right. But there are a lot of features, and I know we both just seen how to do that. And unfortunately, I'm forgetting where that was. But there it is. Upload via URL. I knew it's not letting me upload it. Okay, so you can put many different boards in here. So let me share with you another area which I want to share with you is we can add more templates to this one so that this becomes sort of our dashboard for our team. And no one template will be perfect. So we might want to add something else to this particular board, right? So now we've added a whole nother series of boards to this one, which actually not the way I would have done it because now I got one board on top of another. But it's not the first time I've done this. So now you'll notice my zoom capability here. I just covered it and I can resize these if I want. So I have a very unique capability with this tool to focus on multiple projects at the same time, right? So as you can see, we can there we go. Okay, I've got another mouse. I actually had to go to a wired mouse. My wireless mouse screwed up, so I don't have this one set up, and I had to try to remember how to drag and drop. Okay, so now we have multiple. We can have multiple boards on here. We can resize them to whatever it is that we want. If I want to build this one out a little bigger so it's easier to zoom in and out. One person can own one board, another person can own another board. It's just innumerable the amount of ways you guys can use this tool. The most important thing I found about this tool, the biggest value is the ability to just get in there and use it. Don't wait don't say, well, it's not relevant to me right now. Find a project during work, after work, that you're interested in improving your planning on and begin planning it. Don't wait. Trust me, this takes a little bit of time. When you're asked to take the lead and you want to impress the boss and you want to show him what you're capable of doing, the last thing you want to do is wait and not be prepared for to be able to do the job, to be able to be competent at using this tool and be able to be competent in your planning. So anyhow, this is what I want to share with you. I highly recommend you get in here and play around with it. There are many other tools, but this one is the one I started with. It's still one of my favorite tools in all of planning, and I use it frequently. I wouldn't say a ton, but frequently. And I love it. And I just started, when I started planning, I picked some random project and just started using it. That's how I started to learn to use it. So anyhow, get in there, play around. It's free. This is a great tool to start learning how to use these online tools. And the other great thing, there are tons of templates, hundreds, maybe thousands, I don't recall, of different types of templates for all kinds of situations, meetings and mapping and research and strategy and planning. If you have no idea how to plan a strategy, how to set up a meeting or plan, outline workshops, then jump in here, use this tool, start playing around with it. It'll give you a good base framework from which to work from. All right, so this is Paul at Logic's workshops. I'm excited to share this with you and excited for many of the other things we're going to be getting into. All right, so I look forward to the next time we get the chat. All right? Take care, guys. Bye.